When I first put on that uniform, I really felt special. I really did. And to go from that 24 years later to hanging it up, honestly, I can sit back and say, you know what? I'm proud of the accomplishments that I did along the way.
In honor of Black History Month, we're spotlighting some veterans in our community.
Yeah, Sarah Jones is in studio with us tonight. She's got a follow-up to her story of a World War II vet who waited 80 years to hear a thank you for his service. Sarah?
And we were there that day that he was thanked for the first time, and that's him right there. And we told you that we were going to bring you that story about John Futrell, who is the one pinning him with the American flag. And that's who you just heard from. He said that he had a speech prepared during that ceremony, but when he overheard what Clyde Rogers was saying to me during the interview, he decided to simply speak from the heart rather than give his prepared speech. And he said that he thanked the veterans before him for what they did and how they served. It said a lot has changed since the segregated military, but not everything. And you'll want to head to our website to learn more about that. But tonight, I want to give you John's story about Iraq. He said he knew he was risking his life by going there, but it was worth it for his country. When John Futrell was 13, he knew two things about his future.
I was going to join the military and I was going to play college football.
He wanted to see the world, like the other service members in his family.
Immediate 4 of us that served actually in combat, a niece, my sister, and my brother.
After enlisting, first comes basic training.
Oh, who can forget that? You got screaming and running and jumping and who you think you are and you ain't at home no more. But then again, you got 18, 19-year-olds that are there about to go through the same type of training and you just kind of bond. You're like, we're going to make it through here.
That bond grew into family.
I got a letter stating that I've been called up for activation to deploy for the Operation Iraqi Freedom. I just got called up to go to war.
Stateside as a general's aide, John says he saw several troops as they left for war.
Welcome home.
And when they returned back to the States.
It's like night and day. You can tell that there had been some hurt, some tears. You could tell that some people were lost still. I kind of knew just by looking that, war is hell.
But experiencing it firsthand was different. Being a night operation manager meant a lot of responsibilities.
Medical evacuation, red corners for all your convoys, battle space.
John says he often trusted his heart. And on one occasion near the end of his deployment, he says his heart conflicted with his orders. John had been ordered not to stop any convoys.
My heart was telling me to do one thing, my mind was telling me to do the other. And the next thing you know, I see a message that's come across saying 1 KIA, 1 severely injured.
That 1 KIA was Air Force Airman First Class Eric Barnes. John says he had seen him moments before his death.
In my mind, I just wondered, how was I staring at that young service member? And then on that Sunday, the first Sunday that I got back, I went to church, and the pastor preached about you never know who God's going to put in front of you that needs help. From that night, really till about a year ago, terrible nightmares, trying to save this young man every single night. And every single night I fail. I wake up, my pillow is soaking wet, and I'm just saying to myself, I can't even save him in my dream.
John says it wasn't until his Bible study had a lesson on forgiveness that the nightmares stopped. But he still thinks of Eric from time to time.
When I got home, I grabbed my daughter. I wouldn't let her go because I almost didn't come home.
John proudly served for 24 years and says the toughest day in his entire military career was the day he had to hang up his boots. In Indianapolis, Sarah Jones, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
Hey, John, we're so thankful for your service. You can learn more about his story and the other veterans that we'll be honoring during Black History Month on WTHR.com/honoringheroes.
Yeah, Sarah.